Brownloaf here. Welcome to another episode of Dumb Luck. I hope you're well. Welcome. If this is the first one you are watching, then just a very quick 30-second pitch. What do? We have random decks. We do random upgrades from the deck of upgrades, and we double the experience just to make it a little bit more possible to win. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's not about amazing plays or anything like that. It's just about exploring the decks, exploring the cards, and having a bit of fun. So that's what we do. So we are picking up Ashcan Pete's campaign here. We're on to scenario 3. If you've missed the first 2 and fancy popping back, I'll put the little link up there now. It should appear. If it hasn't, then I apologise, but it should appear there. Yes. Okay, good. And assuming you've done that, I'll now quickly tell you how we got on. So this was a deck which was actually pretty good at killing enemies and getting me experience. So I managed to pick up a ton of experience on the first play, 5 which doubled up to 10. There we go, maths. And then in the last one, I didn't really have much luck getting Peter Clover, but I did get 2 experience, which doubled to 4 experience, and then you get a bonus one through story. I did manage to get Professor Warren Rice, which was great news. Not so much for the students, it was terrible news for them, but it was great news for Warren Rice, he was alright. So that's the state of play. Okay, so if you did watch last episode, a couple of updates. I've been to the Isle of Wight, that was great. They weren't selling alcohol on the ferry, so if you did join me in a beer at that particular moment, I'm sorry, you were drinking on your own, because I was instead having a Diet Coke, which was very lovely indeed. No, great time, good fun. Boys behaved, which was great. So yeah, it's all good. Second thing is Eurovision. Had a great night at Eurovision. I love the fact that the British guy had 2 massive trumpets, like props behind it, which is cool because I was just talking about him during my gym episode, and I thought maybe this is a sign, maybe this is the year, and it wasn't. So no great surprise there. As a Brit, the best way to enjoy Eurovision is to assume that you're not going to do very well, and that way you can just relax and enjoy the carnage. Anyway, well done Italy, that was awesome. Okay, so here we go, we're on to Ashcan Pete. Let's get straight down to the upgrades. So here we go, I've got all the possible cards that Ashcan Pete can take, 1 of each copy. And I'm just going to get straight down to it because we're going to try and record 2 episodes here. So, first card going in is... It's a lantern. That's great. That's great news. All right, so let's see what happens here. So lantern is... Oh, it's the level 2 lantern. Okay, fine. So investigate. Your location gets -1 shroud for this investigation. I like it. That sounds cool. Discard the lantern. Deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location, or remove it from the game to get 2 instead. This action does not provoke attack opportunities. Okay, fine. What's really standing out there for me, though, is the 2 intellect icons. If you watch the Zoe play, you'll know that my big concern the whole way through was passing the tests in Where Doom Awaits. We've got exactly the same situation here with Ashcan Pete. We've only got an intellect of 2. Duke can't help us there, so that's very welcome. And it's a card I've never played before, and it's part of my my sort of items you can find around the house to help you in Arkham theme that I've got going on. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second because that sounded like nonsense. Here we go. We've got 3 experience left. Wow. I have been waiting for this card to come up in a deck, and it has finally come up, and that is unbelievable news. That's really good. I'll tell you why that's good news, because I've now got 2 allies that have got intellect boosts, and I can play them both, get me up to 4 intellect. Okay, brilliant. All right, let's read it. Okay, quick test. What's the... this is a card that everybody has played. It gives you an extra ally slot. What's the flavour text? Okay. All right, you've had your time. Here we go. I'll tell you what it is. When you turn on the charm, it could light the entire town. Oh my goodness! And I've got a lantern, and that's meant to be, isn't it? Okay, good. All right, lovely. All right, Charles, how's it going? So we've only got 1 card coming out because that is a permanent card. Please don't be Alyssa Graham. That's the only card I don't want to see leaving the deck because that's kind of the whole point. Let's see what we get. It's Alyssa Graham. Why did I say that? Oh, God. Oh, Alyssa, you should have seen that coming, surely. Right, okay, well, that is very bad news. There's no other way of putting it. That is very bad news. My lantern is scarcely compensation for losing Alyssa. All right, okay, so there we go. That was sort of highs and lows, good news, bad news. But okay, fine. She is expensive, to be fair, and I can get these two guys in at the same time now, plus Duke. Of course I've got the Red Glove Man. I have, yeah, all right, that's fine. It's fine. Right, okay, so there we go. We're going to go to the museum. We're going to check it out. We're going to go to the museum. Let me show you my what I now can put in my my backpack. The most ridiculous backpack in existence. I've got a lantern. I've got what have I got? Cookery, gravedigger shovel. I've got a shovel. I've got a knife. I've got a pendulum. I thought I had something else. Maybe that's it. I got a meat cleaver, which for some reason isn't in my deck. Okay, fine. There we go. So lots of crazy stuff that I can put in my backpack. Lots of fun to be had. All right, let's go to the museum. I will see you there. All right then, friends, let's go for it. Let's not waste much time. We're going to try for a double header on this episode, and this is already taking a phenomenally long time to record. Oh, I could bore you with the technical issues I've had, but I won't. Hopefully, I will not bore you. Hopefully, I'll entertain you. Let's flick that over. Okay, here we go. So, opening hand. See what we get. We get Survival Instinct. We get Dig Deep. Keep Faith, always good. A knife and Barmy Army. Right, okay, so now evasion could be key towards the end, but I'm not going to start off down that route. So I'm going to keep Faith. Oh, excuse me. That was unpleasant, wasn't it? And Dr. Henry Armitage. Those are the two I'm going to keep. Let's have a look, see what we get. Monster Slayer. It's a bit naff, isn't it, for Ashcan Pete? Yes, Warren Rice. And because I am literally oozing with charisma now, I can have them both in play, which is good. And my dog. And Scavenging, which, amazingly did a load of work in the first scenario. Didn't do anything in the most recent scenario. One of the technical issues I've had is that my deck, when I was doing the upgrade, had a few cards missing in it. And when I was going through it saying, look at all these items I've got, two of them weren't there. I've also got the Knuckle Duster, which is pretty useless, and the Meat Cleaver. So I don't know if Scavenging's going to do anything. I guess I could do a bit of knife throwing, but I'd rather do a bit of Duke throwing, to be honest. Right, okay, here we go. Let's get started then. So we're not going to do anything ridiculous with trying to pass that 5 test like we did with Zoe. As banging as that was, it's not going to work here, is it? So I think we'll just get straight down to it. So I will play Rice-a-Rooney to kick off. And I think let's get the bless in the bag already. So we'll pay 2 to put 4 bless in the bag. There we go. 4 bless in the bag. That's fast. Okay, so second action, we'll investigate. And we've got the Monster Hunter to ready Duke, should we wish it. So here we go. We are investigating 5 on 3. There's our first bless. Good. Oh, I should have gone for that fight check. Oh, no, we're still way below, aren't we? Let's have a look. What's next? Skull, which is currently -1. So that is a pass. We do lose a bless that we didn't need to lose. But hey, clues is clues. Right, and then for our third action, we will use it again. And we are 5 on 3. And long may that continue. Let's go for it. What have we got? Oh, 0. Banging. Right, okay, so we get a clue and we can trigger old Warren and we get, scrounge for supplies. I can get my Monster Hunter back if I want it. Or more importantly, I can get my Keep Faith back. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Upkeep. Wake up. What do we get as our card? It is the knife. Okay. First Doom going on then. There's no point spending immediately. Let's get our Doom on. Let's see what we get. It's an Arcane Barrier. That's not great news, although my willpower is fairly solid. So there's additional cough. There's an additional cough to move in and out of the attached location. Test willpower 4. If you fail, you must either cancel the effects and move or discard top 5 cards of your deck. This is classic. Oh, who cares about the top of my deck territory? And then I'll get Beyond the Veil. But I mean, I don't really want to commit Armitage, so I think I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so let's advance. Advance we shall, and it is time to welcome the world's worst security guard. Where is he? There he is, Adam Lynch, look at him. Couldn't couldn't care less. You take what you like. I couldn't care less. Yeah, they don't pay me enough. Look at him chilling out on the chaise long. Amazing. Museum security. I wish I had some flavour text. That could be fun. Yeah, he's Miskatonic traded. That's interesting. Oh, maybe him and Professor Warren Rice know each other. Okay, right. Anyway, let's go. So we're moving to the museum halls, and we will test for arcane barrier. We're testing 4 on 4. Now, got to be a bit. The issue is if I get the cultist, Hunting Horror will turn up. I just cannot justify committing anything here. Let's go for it. It's another bless. I'm now up by 2. So 2 bless left in the bag, and that's a pass. Wow. Does that discard it? Yes, it does. Okay, good. See you later. Right, so that's my first action. Right, we might as well go to the security office and make Adam Lynch do something. We'll investigate while we're on the way there. And that was 2 clues, and we're investigating 5 on 3. Let's have it. And the double action, look at the revealed side of an exhibit hall. Oh, that might be handy, mightn't it? Oh wow, the bless are flying out the bag. We're 2 up. No, we're 4 up now. Crazy times. Crazy times. They're the students. What have they got to say? If you -2 if you fail, place a clue on your location. I don't. So there we go. I've got an action left. Perhaps I will dump the knife, because knife is as good as Duke, so we might as well just use it to ready Duke. And we are investigating once more. 5 on 3. Come on, let's get this security office clear. Boom! There we go. Very nice. Very nicely done. And we can trigger Warren Rice and see what we get. And it is the red glove man. He's got his red gloves. Woo! Okay, right. Upkeep. So we get Belly of the Beast. Probably not going to be used. And here we go. The second Doom is going on. Let's see what we get. It is Twist of Fate. Twisty Fate. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Woo. All right. Pretty quick start. +1, I think that's good, isn't it? If you reveal a positive number, nothing happens. That's good. Nothing happens. Right, okay, quick swig. Sorry, that was a rather loud swig. Okay, so what's the plan here? Well, obviously can't do that. I think we'll start getting some locations out. Well, should we check out the administration's office? Because that's normally a little bit friendlier, isn't it? First action we'll move. Second action we'll investigate with Duke. There's only 1 clue. There's only 1 shroud. You cannot investigate while you have 4 or fewer resources. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that didn't work then, did it? Perhaps we will take this opportunity to play Professor Warren Rice. Because that means if I cancel this card draw and I get my resource, I'm up to 4 resources. Because 3 + 1 is 4. Good stuff. Okay, right, so upkeep. I don't really want Reckless, do I? Oh, that's an interesting. No, let's get speedy. We'll cancel that and get 3 resources. Is it 3? I hope so. Yeah, 3 resources, and then we'll get a 4th resource through upkeep. Nice one. Nice work, Henry. There's Beyond the Veil. And there's a card that discards cards. Very, very good work in counter deck. Okay, so we are testing 4 against 5. Now the scary thing about this card is it. If I get the cultist, it's looking bad news. Okay, it is a fail. I've lost by 3. Here we go. See what we lose. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, meat cleaver. Okay, right. Okay, so we are going to investigate. We'll investigate. Do we investigate with Duke, or do we just not investigate with Duke? Because we could. What we're going to do? We're going to investigate. We're going to move. We're going to put a location. We might as well use Duke. Here we go. So we are investigating 5 on 1. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? Perhaps I'll play scavenging first and then get some of these cards back. So that's my first action. Second action, we're going to investigate with Duke. And we are 5 on 1, and that is a 0. So I have passed by 2 or more, so I'll trigger scavenging, and this lets me put an item back in my hand. I'm looking at you, Meat Cleaver. Yep, Meat Cleaver seems good. Alright, nice. That's my second action. Third action, we move in. I'm not going to trigger Warren Rice now because I've got a pretty good hand, and I'm scared of that card. Here we go. Right, upkeep. Let's getting quick, isn't it? Oh, it's the backpack. We've got to play the backpack just for fun. I couldn't do that, could I? Because when I paid the 1 resource for scavenging, I no longer was able to investigate the administration office. Okay, so what I will do there is I will play scavenging, gain a resource, then investigate. So I've just wasted an action, which was careless. So I've got the backpack, which is down. I said backgammon then, that would have been strange. Okay, look at this. The cards are flying out the deck now, aren't they? 4 on 5. We have got Alter Fate, don't forget. -1 is 2 cards. Oh, why did I say that? There's Alter Fate landing on the discard pile and the Rite of Sanctification. Okay, suddenly this is looking pretty grim. Yeah, yes it is. Okay, so first action, move in. Second action, play a location. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put my locations in a lineup here. Third action, play a location. Seems alright, doesn't it? Right, upkeep. Oh, Dendromorphosis. Oh, I haven't actually got anything in my hand. That's good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but it's just not... It's not bad. Right, okay. It is time for the Hunting Horror to enter play. He appears in the museum halls, which is where I is. And he doesn't get his card because we're not playing Return to. So there's that little workaround. Where is he? Oh, he was near the top. Whoa, 2 cards away. There we go. Where should we put him? Let's put him... Running out of space here. I haven't really thought this through. Perhaps I'll pause in a minute and try and tidy up. Get my house in order. Right, okay. Mustn't forget this guy's got Retaliate. I always forget that. I am going to kill this guy, hopefully. Don't see any reason not to do that. Let's see what we get as our Mythos card. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control. Discard cards. If you get blah, get blah. Right, okay, well, I'm not going to do Duke, obviously, so it's going to be Scavenging, which really sucks because I've kind of wasted too many actions working on that, haven't I? But I don't actually have any choice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No terrible cards going there. So we survive. Okay, right, so let's go for it. First action, we're going to attack with Duke, so we are 4 on 2. That is 2 damage, just. Okay, then we will use, I think we'll use the, not scrounge for supplies, that's silly, the Belly of the Beast to ready Duke, and we'll have another bite. And we get, oh, an Elder Sign, banging, right, okay, so he's gone for now. He may return. If he doesn't, then we've done very poorly. Okay, I've got another action left. Now, obviously, first 3 cards can't be the restricted section, but I am going to have to go to another exhibit hall. So, as I haven't used Duke yet, I will now use Duke to investigate this one and see which one it is. Oh, it's the Big Bear. It's Big Bear. After you enter this location, discard 2 cards from your hand at random. That's terrible news, because I've got some pretty good cards in my hand. One particularly, I really don't want to lose. Let's see what we get. Scrounge for supplies. Okay, probably, yeah, I probably would have picked that one. I wouldn't have picked that one though. Oh, Big Love Man. Okay, fine. Although, to be fair, despite I am incredibly charismatic, I'm not charismatic enough to have him and Armitage and Professor Rice in play at the same time. We are investigating, and we are 4 on 4. This would be great to get this clue. This would be great to get his first time. We did. Nice. Okay, good. Upkeep. Scavenging's back. We're loaded, but nothing really to spend it on. I guess we could put the Meat Cleaver into play, but it doesn't seem to be much point. Oh, this is a terrifying card. Right, tested willpower 3. It has +2 difficulty for the Hunting Horror is in my location. He isn't. He's hanging out in the void. If you fail, you must either discard top 5 cards of your deck or take 1 direct damage and deal 1 damage to each of your allies. Ugh, you see what it did there? Because of the world's worst security guards, we can't just do that, can we? Okay, we are 4 on 4. 4 and 3. Oh man, that's a significant loss. Oh dear. Okay, I think we have to discard top 5 cards of our deck, and then we are going to have to be careful from then on. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Shovel. Survival instinct. Survival instinct. Cookery. Belly of the beast. Right, that's it. Okay, now my deck has to be left as it is. Okay, but to be fair, we could end this scenario any second, which is good and incredibly optimistic. So first action, we will move in there. Second action, we will play the meat cleaver. Is it worth playing the meat cleaver? It's not really, is it? No, I really want to play the backpack, but I don't want to take cards out of my deck, do I? No, I don't think I'll do either. I'll just spend 2 actions to get the next 2 locations into play. Okay, upkeep. Will to Survive is huge, and I can afford it. Let's just check what this version does. I'm not that familiar with this one. You do not reveal. This is just the next test. Absolute clutch test. We use that card. Otherwise, it is pretty expensive. What do we got? Oh no, he's back. Okay, he comes in. He gets his little card. That's a bit annoying. Actually, no, it's really annoying. There we go. He is engaged with us. So, all right, let's get to business. We're going to start attacking with Duke. So we're attacking 4 on. Now we're attacking him 4 on 2. And what I forgot about the last time I was attacking him is that skulls are now bad. So I'm not going to play the backpack. So we. Oh no! Dropped a card on the floor. Hang on. Oh my god, that took ages to pick up. If you can guess what was in the way of that card, I'll be very impressed. Okay, you've had the chance to guess. It was this, which is. Hang on, let me just get it out here. There you go. This, which is, it's my wife's didgeridoo. So there we go. Right, that's the guest musical instrument of the episode. Right, okay, anyway, what are we doing? We've committed backpack, so we are 5 on 2. We need this to hit, please. 5 on 2. That wasn't a hit. Okay, that's really bad. That's the auto fail. So, firstly, he retaliates. And secondly, of course, we fail, which is probably the worst news. Okay, we will spend scavenging to wake up Duke. We'll attack again. This time we're only 4 on 2. Oh man, it's all gone a bit downhill quite quickly, isn't it? Am I being silly here? Can I get rid of my Dendromorphosis with that? Yes, I can. Oh no, it doesn't leave play. Does it? Yes, it does leave play. Sorry, plants. Here we go. +1. Boom! In your face. Hunting horror. Now this could be a chance to play Will to Survive. Let's do it. And I will attack it. Oh, see, I could be. No, I'll attack it now. Empty-handed, just a little punch from Ashcan. There we go, that's my 3rd action. He is gone. Right, upkeep. Ooh, Unexpected Courage. Great card, any day of the week. Well, what we could do with is the Hunting Horror not reappearing. Is a twist of fate. Okay, well, good news is we can kind of deal with whatever comes up here. Especially if it's a +1, doesn't do anything. That's great news. Right, okay. Whew, if this is the location, we are on for victory, possibly. Here we go. We are going to go into here and we're going to investigate. Is it? It isn't. But it has got the 2 clues we need to complete the scenario. After you fail a skill test while investigating, lose 1 action. Okay, so here we go. We're investigating. We are 5 on 3. 5 on 3. That is a pass. Just. No need to have the meat cleaver, I don't think. We're ready, Duke, and we'll investigate again, and we are 5 on 3 again. All right, that's good stuff. Another couple of victory points coming our way, and we got an action left, so that's good. So we're back in here. All right, that's suddenly looking a bit better, isn't it? Upkeep. Stroke of luck, brilliant. Love that card. What do we got? If the Hunting Horror is in play, it readies, engages you. If not, against Surge. That card always scares me because I always think it means the Hunting Horror appears. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so which type of card am I going to discard? I can't discuss it with you. I'm going to say assets. All right. Okay, here we go. So first action, second action. Right, now, here we go. With the choice of 2 here. Now, Peridor, who very kindly watches this, he quite often likes to message me after a scenario to tell me that he picked the right location when I picked the wrong one. So, mate, if you're watching, pause it now. Tell me which of these two you think I should go to, and then we'll see who's right. Okay? All right, good. Let's see. Okay, I am... So, hang on, just to be clear, I've got one action left. Okay, you'll have to wait a minute. I'm not going to do it this turn. I'm going to go to upkeep instead. So what do we get? Knuckle Duster. Brilliant. What a card. What a stupid card. And oh god, Visions of Future Past. Okay, so we wow, we're like nearly dead. We could lose here. That's not great. Right. Oh my god. Time has suddenly drifted away. Oh god. Okay, wait a minute. I'm being way too rash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what does this say? If you are stupid enough to leave no cards in your deck, take 10 damage. Incidentally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can actually survive it. Oh my god, I've never been in that situation before. All right. I don't care. Let's just do it then. So we are 4 on 5. We'd still quite like to pass it, but I'm not committing either of those skill cards to it. It's -2. We've lost 3 cards there. One of them was a Guts, one of them was Predestined, and one of them was my lovely Pendulum. Right, okay. We could do with getting this choice right, couldn't we? First action, we'll investigate with Duke. We are going to pick, right, okay, I'm going for this one. Oh, it's the Medusa exhibit. Brilliant. Right, I've got a whole feeling this is one that ends my turn, doesn't it? After you fail a skill test, discard an asset you control. No, it's not the one. Okay, so we can get another clue. And here we are 4, 5 on 2. So this is first action, clue. Second action, we go here, and then third action. Now I'm just thinking that actually Stroke of Luck with Knuckle Duster is actually it's actually an automatic success, isn't it? Commit to a skill test you're performing. After a video is taken, if you may choose to exile Stroke of Luck. If you do, it automatically succeeds. Well, I've got a spare action. I think I'm gonna play Knuckle Duster. Let's do it. Oh, just throwing all that all over the place. Okay, here we go. I don't want to end my turn in there when the Hunting Horror's there. Here we go. Upkeep. Lantern. Resource. Sick Doom goes on. And it is Curse Luck. That's pretty poor timing. All right, here we go. Right, apologies for that. Had a slight interruption, a contact lens emergency. But, right, I was just about to go into the exhibit hall, but actually that interruption was quite nice because I've just realised that would be a terrible idea. Because if I go in there, Hunting Horror appears, gains a resource, so he's tougher. And even if I kill him, he's just going to reappear. So actually, what makes sense is for me to stay here. Now, this is interesting because I am going to trigger Curse Luck, which is bonkers, and I'll be faced with quite a difficult decision actually, whether who to kill and who to save. Henry, it's not looking good. You're probably nearest for the chop. So yeah, interesting stuff. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do, I could get rid of the Curse Luck, couldn't I? Why don't I move there, investigate with Duke, get rid of the Curse Luck, move back, and then think about what I'm going to do. That's a good idea. Right, we go here. So we're investigating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 on 1. And we could really do with passing this and get rid of Curse Luck. Sculpt, that worked. Nice. Don't discover any clues. That's fine. Okay, second action, we'll move back. Okay, third action. I suppose I could play my Lantern now, couldn't I? So it's ready. Yes, play the Lantern ready. Okay, right. So here we go. Upkeep. Oh, okay. That's terrible news. Right. Okay. So upkeep. Exhaust all assets you control. That's that's a real problem. Okay. Okay. Fine. There we go. All these are exhausted. Now that's not such a massive deal for some of these. In fact, it's only really a massive deal for Duke. The issue is, Beyond the Veil now triggers, and I'm going to take 10 damage. Okay, so let's think very, very carefully about this. There's 2. 3, 4. 5 on myself is 9. And then who's going? So let's discuss the options. This is like blind date. Would we take door number 1, Adam Lynch, who's not doing anything except being lazy? However, if we lose him, we automatically put a tablet in the bag. Tablets are not awful, but if I keep the Necronomicon, I'm going to have 3 bad tokens. There you go, that's Adam Lynch, door number 1. Door number 2 is probably the most expendable, but I really, really could deal with that extra boost for the investigations. That being said, I have got 2 skill cards. I think door number 3 is probably the most likely to stay. So let's just quickly check that I haven't mucked that up. I put 5 on myself, 2 on Henry Armitage. So somebody's going. I think it's going to be Warren Rice. That's a really interesting decision. I'd love to know what you guys think about that. Well, maybe I don't want to know what you think about that. There we go. That's what I've chosen to do. Okay, so that was upkeep, wasn't it? I can't remember whether I shuffle my deck now or not. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have got the Hunting Horror. And I'll tell you what, that Racked by Nightmares couldn't have come at a worse time. Yeah, Hunting Horror comes into play. All right, so, okay, we have to think very carefully about what we do here. What have we got? Choose and shuffle a Oh, actually, that's not too bad. I've got the Knuckle Dusters, haven't I? Choose and shuffle a non... Well, okay, I don't know what to do here. So I've got to shuffle it into my deck, which doesn't exist. Do you know what? I don't really care. I'm just going to I'll shuffle this deck. That's maybe a massive cheat. I can take 2 horror anyway, so I'm not too fussed. I don't know what I should have done there, but I'm not gonna spend time mucking around with it. So Knuckle Duster has gone, and I'm going to discard top 3 cards in my deck. I think that's right. I don't think I can discard cards from the top. Oh, I don't know. I know there was a big hoo-ha about whether you can shuffle 1 card into an empty deck. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll let you know. Here we go. So, not Knuckle Duster, not Knuckle Duster, not Knuckle Duster. Okay. Right. Okay, what are we doing here? We can't really kill him at the moment, can we? So I think we need to evade him. So let's go for Unexpected Courage. We'll evade him. And then we'll use the last 2 actions to get rid of Racked by Nightmares, hopefully. So he is only 2, and we're on 5, so a bit of luck. Happens, that's good. We've passed that. Really good news that we got rid of the Curse of Luck there. So he's evaded. Second 2 actions is we'll get rid of Racked by Nightmares. So, upkeep. Okay, now you now draw a token, and if it's a bad token, he readies. Then we've got a choice, haven't we? It's not a bad token, thank goodness. Right, upkeep. We've got Shovel. He readies again, he engages me, get a resource. Resource money isn't a problem. Here we go, what do we got? Cursed Luck is back. Unbelievable. Right. Oh, it feels like there's a way to make this work, doesn't there? By evading, triggering Duke, and then trigger him again, we win. We can commit Stroke of Luck to the evade test. Let's do it. Okay, so we're committing Stroke of Luck to the evade test. We are 4. Sorry, no, we're not. We're 3 on 2. Come on, please be kind. Please be kind. 3 on 2. That's a fail. We will exile that. And once that makes its automatic pass, which drops the difficulty of that to 0, which means we've done enough to get rid of Curse Luck. Nice! Okay, second action. We are investigating with Duke. It's not wonderful, because it's a Shroud of 3. But we'll see how it goes. We are 4 on 3. My second action. That's a fail. Oh, now. Okay, so we're not going to win this round, are we? So there's no point rushing. Let's play the Gravedigger Shovel. Okay, here we go. So we need to do this test on hunting horror again. This would be pretty bad news if he wakes up. Adam Lynch is looking nervous, as well he might. He hasn't woken up. Excellent stuff. Okay, upkeep. It's perseverance. That's great news. Come on, be kind. What is this? It is test willpower. Oh no, test intellect 3. Oh no, lose 1 action for each point you fail by. That's really bad. Oh no, that's terrible. In fact. Oh, there's a bless. We're 4 on 3. I don't believe it. If we pass this test, it's meant to be. Come on. We didn't pass the test. We failed it catastrophically. So, what do we have there? Actually, we need to work that out, don't we? We're on 4. Then I got a -4. So I've lost all my actions, which is not good. So, enemy phase. He moves in. Oh, this is really bad. So, what we will do is I will take the horror and I will use perseverance. When you would be assigned damage and or horror that would defeat you, cancel up to 4 of the damage and or horror. I think that means I can cancel it both. There we go. Upkeep, survival instinct. Oh, I could have really done that a minute ago. Resource, doom. It's now getting pretty close, isn't it? Oh, it's this card again. Testing willpower 3. Well, sorry, it's willpower 5. If I fail, I discard top 5 cards, or I deal 1 damage to each of my allies and take 1 direct. Probably option A. Okay, I've failed by loads. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warren Rice was in there. Okay, we're going to have to go for the kill here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for a kill here. All right, so we will bite with Duke. So this is 4 on 2. We can't take many attacks of opportunity here. Brilliant, that's 2 damage. Oh my god, we're hanging on to this by a thread. Now, do I discard the lantern to deal 1 automatic damage? I think I will. So he's gone. Oh man. Oh, what would I give for 1 more action? I will chuck in survival instinct to ready Duke. I'll save this. Here we go. We're investigating 4 on 3. Come on, Duke. Find it. Oh no! No! That's terrible news. Return 1 of your clues to your current location. Oh no. Okay, I've now made it worse. Upkeep. In the armitage, bit of soak. Resource. Doom. Oh no. Skewing fog. Oh wow, that's awful. After attached location is successfully investigated. Oh no, we can't even cheat it. Right, okay, God. What do? We are going to investigate and we are going to commit Dr. Henry Armitage, so we are 6 on 5. It's all gone horribly wrong at the end here. Come on, please. We can't win this turn now. It's -2, it's a fail. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. We will take a card because we're not going to get both clues this turn. It's a knuckle duster. Brilliant. I'll take another card. It's lucky. Oh, how ironic that lucky turns up at the least lucky moment. Okay, upkeep, knife, resource, doom. Okay, get rid of a type of card. I'll say skill. I'm speeding up because I'm getting nervous now. Right. We can investigate with Duke. We are 4 on 5. This is awful. Yes, that is an elder side and a half. Excellent. So I've passed and I ready Duke. Oh, yes. It's a turnaround. It's a turnaround. We can investigate again. So we are 4 on 3. Skull, that's a pass. Yes, and we will discard this to get the last clue at the location. Yes, excellent stuff. And that is it. And now I have to choose whether to get that book or not. Whew. Okay, I need a breather. I'll see you in a sec. All right, there we go. So, wow, what fun that was. That was really, really good. Let's talk heroes and villains of that particular piece. Keep Faith. What a great, great card. I just listened to the most amazing episode of Drawn to the Flame. They were interviewing Maxine, and they were talking about the bless and the curse mechanic, and this card was mentioned as just being generally good. You don't have to fully buy into the bless curse mechanic. It's just always a great card. So yeah, I really love that that's in there. Will to Survive is so expensive, but goodness me, it helped me out at the right moment. Professor Warren Rice is really solid. I'm so glad I've got him in this deck. Stroke of Luck is a great card, and so by the rules of Dumb Luck, I can optionally rebuy an exile card, and I certainly will be. Perseverance, Save My Bacon, Gravedigger Shovel. Never played it before, believe it or not. I don't know why I would lie to you. It's got some flavour text on it. I knew I should have, but I couldn't stop digging. Yeah, okay, fine. That was really good. I really enjoyed that card. Fantastic. Villains of the Peace. These cards that were discarded in my deck, and wow, never been hit, never survived a Beyond the Veil before. But thanks to my amazing charisma, and it has to be said, thanks to Adam Lynch. Actually, no, it's nothing to do with Adam Lynch. We saved Adam Lynch. Adam Lynch should be like jumping all over the place with enthusiasm. He's not. He's just sitting there going, "All right, you got what you want then. Okay, have a nice day." Yeah, I can't believe I saw that. That's great. Duke is always amazing, isn't he? Good. Okay, great scenario. So, here's the question. Are we taking the book or not? Yeah, of course I'm taking the book. Got it, really. I kind of feel like I'm good for the train. I kind of feel like if the train goes wrong, I'm fairly stuffed anyway. I managed to keep a token out of the bag, so I'm okay to put one in. Elder Thing's pretty mean, but again, it just always comes down to where Doom awaits. I'm not getting past where Doom awaits without this card. Also, it's another little thing for my backpack, isn't it? My backpack has now got loads and loads of items. So, experience 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll automatically spend 2 to bring back Twist of Fate. So I've got 6 XP to lose, to spend. So yeah, I'll get doing that. I might do that in a minute, actually. Okay, I'll see you there. All right, there we go. That was bonkers. Let's push on. We're going to catch the train immediately because, well, it's we've got a train to catch. Right, I've got 6 XP, so I'm going to automatically spend 2 of my 8 to get the card that I can't be bothered to use brain power to remember its name. Stroke of Luck, that's the one. And 6 left over. So here we go. Let's see what we get. Straight away, down to it. We get... It is Against All Odds. It is the art from Eldritch Horror, and it is some of the most banging art. It's the sort of art, when I look at this, it immediately makes me want to play Eldritch Horror. I'm just looking over there, and I can see Eldritch Horror on my shelf, and I'm thinking, God, I want to play it now. Okay, let's see what it does. It's an event. It's got loads of icons. It costs 2. Fast. Play when you perform a skill test with a difficulty higher than your base skill value. For example, the internet test. We've got X additional tokens for this skill test. Choose. X is. What? Okay, I hadn't read to the end. Apologies. X additional chaos tokens to skill test. Choose one to resolve and ignore the rest. X is the difference between the test difficulty and your base skill value. Okay, so I mean that allows us to take 2 tokens out when we're doing those intellect tests. I don't know, perhaps it won't be used for that, but it's still a good card. And the art has got me. 4 experience to go. That's a shame, isn't it? Oh, I would have loved one of them in my backpack, but not to be. Time Worn Brand, by the way, if you're just listening to it. Okay, I have no idea what this card does. Signum Crucis. Okay, it is a skill. It's 2 experience. It's got a wild icon. Commit only to a skill test you are performing, and only if the difficulty of that test is higher than your base skill value. That's sounding familiar. You can commit Sigma's Crucis to a skill test. I'm sorry, after you commit Sigma's Crucis to a skill test, add X bless tokens to the chaos bag. X is the difference between the test difficulty and your base. So they're kind of like mates, aren't they? I mean, not, yeah, sort of. I mean, I'm looking pretty good after that. Okay, fine. What is going on in the art? Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know. Scare me. Well, okay, got 2 experience left. Yes, boom! Look at that. Whoa, what a card. Oh, big man on campus. BMOC, love him. Love that guy. That's a treat of a card. Peter Sylvester. I mean, the only cosplay I've ever done in my entire life was dressing up as Pete Sylvester. I had a special jersey made. He's great. He's really, really good. I've never played him with Pete, but just another ally. You get +1 to your agility, but we have been doing a fair amount of evading. +1 to a willpower. Wow, willpower's now 5. That's mad. 6 if we get the old thingy. I mean, we could take straight tests against the what they call the broods. By thingy, I meant the pendulum, and of course he's got the horror soak, and he's got some flavour text. The broad-shouldered young man exudes the sort of confidence that can be only found in youth. Well, tell me about it. That is my day job. Right, okay, good. Okay, so we're going to see what's coming out now. Okay, that's okay. That's good. Really happy about that. Coming out the deck. Gravedigger Shuffle. Well, I mean, that's just not what it deserves. That's not what it deserves after the last scenario. But look, it got played. It did its bit. My backpack is a little bit lighter. What's next? Nobody wants to see Lucky go out their deck, do they? Wow, that's a blow. I mean, maybe you do the maths. Maybe these two can sort of cancel each other out. But the fact this is after you've taken out the token automatically makes it better. That's not good news. Oh, come on, cheer up. What's next? Yeah, yeah. It's a weapon I'm never going to use. A little bit gutted I didn't play that with Stroke of Luck, but it's just silly anyway because I'm going to just use Stroke of Luck with Jim, can't I? It's completely pointless. All right, there we go. So this could be really useful on the train. Yeah, okay, really chuffed. Right, guys, get your coats. Let's go. We're running late to the train station. I will see you there. Okay, we made it. Let's go. We're going to play Essex County Express. Right, before we do, 2 things I need to address. Firstly is, as you saw, as the sign went up, I did make quite a significant misplay in that first one. When I entered the restricted section, I was supposed to have brought the hunting horror to my location and most importantly, it was supposed to be ready. Now, if it hadn't been ready, actually, it would have made no difference whatsoever because I lost all my actions the next turn anyway. It would have made absolutely no difference. I didn't take any attacks of opportunity or anything like that. Unfortunately, it was ready. So, obviously, had it been ready, I would have done things in a slightly different order. But there is a reasonable chance that it would have had a chance to attack me. So what I am going to do, the best I can do really is just say that the world's worst security guard unfortunately didn't make it, and I'll put another tablet in there to balance that out. Yeah, misplays are an interesting thing. Sometimes it's very easy to get completely wound up about them, and sometimes I kind of feel like I don't care. But because, and this is my second point, because it was such a crucial play, such a fun, really up and down at the end there, I've decided I want to keep it legit, so I've put that token in there, and goodbye Adam Lynch. Yeah, second point is, I mean, Miskatonic Museum has got a bit of a reputation for not being the most exciting scenario. I'll tell you what, I don't think we've had a sane trip through the museum yet since we started doing Dumb Luck. Possibly the gym one, but even then things got a bit dicey. But that one was incredibly fun. Right, anyway, I don't have a huge amount of time. I've got to pick up my sons from karate. I can't leave them there on their own. I guess they get to the point where they should be able to defend themselves if anything happens, but we won't test that. We'll just get straight to it. So here we go. The first car is the one with 2 clues in it, which could be a bit of a disaster for other investigators. Not too bad for Jim. And that's it. There's nothing more to it. We obviously don't do the text because we haven't entered it. Right, okay, let's see what we've got. We've got the Necronomicon. So absolutely we're going to play that. We don't need Henry Armitage and the Necronomicon. It looks like we're going to be keeping Peter Sylvester and the Necronomicon. So we'll discard those 3, see what else we get. Men of Dexterity, very handy if a grappling horror turns up. The team's here, and we've got Perseverance. So there we go. That seems like a pretty good opening hand to me. So I think I will start by playing the Necronomicon and Peter Sylvester, and then just get going. Just get to it. Or do I want to get both? No, okay, let's just do that. So we're playing Necronomicon first action. Second action, we'll investigate with Duke. So we are 5 on 3. Seems pretty good. Watch the tablet come out now. Oh, there it is. There's the auto fail. Okay, we won't investigate a second time. We will play Peter Sylvester. Okay, so we're nicely set up here. We're saving up for War and Rice. Let's see what happens. So there's my card of hands. My hand of cards. Apologies. Wow, straight away, look at that. Wrapped by Nightmares. Well, I mean, you know, it's never good to see that card, but it's a better timing than it was when I did the museum. Came at the worst possible moment. Okay, Claws of Steam. Test your willpower 3. If you fail, take 2 damage. Okay, well we've got a little bit of a boost here. We're actually on 5 for our willpower, so we're 5 on 3. There's the tablet making an early appearance. -2. Just for the record, add a doom to the nearest coast enemy, regardless of success or otherwise. Okay, so fairly straightforward. Next action, we're going to get rid of Racked by Nightmares, and I don't really want to discard a card to ready Duke, but I can't help noticing that time is ticking, so perhaps we'll be very bold and get rid of Perseverance, and we investigate again. We are 5 on 3. It's the auto fail again. Okay, right, well, upkeep. It's not a great start, is it? Belly of the Beast. Well, we could potentially use that to get a clue. If we end up with a location with a grappling horror, we could be stuck. Okay, so this one means we are going to search the deck for a cultist, and now, goodness me, the pressure's on. Because if I don't get both these clues and move, I'm about to get blasted out the back of this train on the first go. This could be terrible. I've got to pass all these. Right. Okay, no pressure, Duke. This could be the shortest train journey ever. 5 on 4. 5 on 3. Let's go. Exhausting Duke, aren't I? +1 for you. Second action, we will kick Belly of the Beast to do that. We need this. We need this, Duke. Otherwise, we're stuffed. -2. Just the Necronomicon made it happen. Good. Okay. Now, final action. We have to move. Okay. Let's see what happens. So, he engages with us. It is the spend 3 resources one. Okay. Well, at least we're not going to be here for very long. Okay. There we go. So that's the end of our turn. Enemy phase. We take a damage. Not ideal, but not ideal. But not as bad as being blown out the back of a train. Reckless Assault is there. Okay, and there comes our 4th doom. Okay, we all know what that means. The last carriage is gone. Right, see what we get. What remains? We are 5 on 3. Now we could chuck 2 on myself to become desperate, which would be great. Return on Reckless Assault. Instead, we get an Elder Sign. That should be ready anyway. That's a pass. Right, okay, first action. We're going to bite the Duke. This will be 4 on 3, which isn't loads. I haven't got a choice really, have I? 4 on 3. Oh, God. -3. If you fail, choose and discard a card from your hand. Ugh, a bit annoying. Right. Maybe I'm better off evading. Let's get rid of Reckless Assault. Second action. Oh, no. See, if I was going to do that, I should have done that at the start. That was a mistake. Oh, already I'm feeling out like I'm losing control of this. Well, look, I don't want to discard a card to ready Duke, so I might as well try and evade. I'm evading 6 on 2. Why did I not do that the first time? Dodgy play. There we go. He's evaded. I draw a card. Scavenging, and then I will spend. It is 3, isn't it? No, I'm thinking of the wrong blooming location. I've still got to pass this test. Right. Okay. Let's bring War and Rice into play. Okay. Not playing very well here, guys. So he wakes up. Upkeep. I get Cookery. Okay. I can chuck that into the test. Gain a resource. First doom goes on. It's an arcane barrier. Okay. Here we go. So, first action, we're attacking with Duke. So we have 5 on 3. We need this. Oh no! -3 if you fail to discard a card from your hand. This isn't going at all. I now can't ready Duke. So I'm... Oh, what is going on here? So I guess I'm evading again. I'm 4 on 2. That's a fail. Now I'm just evading just to avoid getting an attack of opportunity. And we're in trouble again. -1. Okay, we did evade. Right, upkeep. He wakes up. Duke wakes up. I get a card. It's Right Sanctification. Again, a resource. Second Doom going on. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. It's going to have to be Pete, which really sucks. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm going to discard 3. We don't want it to be Pete Sylvester. We've got to get this guy, and if we don't, we're going to have to take an attack of opportunity to discard the clue and an attack of opportunity to move out. 1, Unexpected Courage, Predestined, and My Lovely Lantern. Okay, right, so first action, we are attacking the Acolyte. So this is 4 on 3. This is ridiculous. Finally, first action, here we go. Second action, we ready Duke, and we investigate. So we're actually 6 on 4. This misses, it's over. That's it. That's game over. Well, there we go. Oh no, what a disaster. Right, okay. Well, I can't do it. There is no way out of this. I'll investigate for my last action. Uh-oh, we got... Oh, this is awful news. -2. It's another fail. Right, okay, so what happens is the act advances, the agenda advances, sorry, and out we go. We're gone, we're defeated. We lose the Necronomicon, we lose Professor Warren Rice, we lose Barmy Armitage, and I think we gain a weakness because of that. Okay, there we go. Well, the good news is we managed to keep that episode to under an hour. The bad news is not quite how we would have wanted it to happen. Right, okay. I don't think I'm going to do a debrief. All I'll say is apologies for that. I guess if I'd evaded the Acolyte first and then investigated and then moved, but I was just failing tests left and right. Yeah, it's a scary scenario. Sometimes it bites you, and it definitely bought to me that time. Right, okay, good. So we'll carry on. That deck's still got places to go. It's absolutely fine. I'll see you next time. We'll probably have another double header, which will be what happens next. Oh, it's Blood of the Altar next. No, that's on its own. That's a standalone. So we'll do that next time. I think it would have to go pretty badly for me to abandon this deck. So I think there's still good things in there. I just didn't show it at its best today. Okay, good. Right. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.